Prepare for down count. 5, 4, 2, 1. Off blast. Hello, everybody.
You're now on the MachoBurger rocket.
If you were wondering, for the audio listeners who don't watch it, if you're wondering what just happened, we were imitating a rocket simulation.
And we took off into space, bro.
Yeah, we did.
You want to make love in space?
Yes. Well, would semen just fly around the spaceship? In space, you gotta be tricky with money shots.
Yeah. Like shoot it into the what do you call that? The little hatch that like one door closes and then it shoots it out into space.
Oh no!
Like the space hatch. You gotta shoot it into there and then close the door and then blast it out into space. That way, a little part of you is just always floating in space forever.
Or just leave it in the ship and just chilling, like, what the fuck?
Right, you're just like, oh, you wake up and you're like, oh, you're going to get like some food, some like astronaut food, and you're like, ah, damn it, semen!
Yeah, like, oh, god damn it! This sucks.
This is not how I wanted to start Space Day. 274.
272 Electric Boogaloo Part 2.
There we go. I love it.
Woo!
What's up, people?
Sorry. There's a weird shadow on the camera, and I thought someone was coming in that way, and I was like, oh god.
Bro, that's a good way to one kiss.
Yeah. Pop out of the fucking attic.
Fucking gotcha, bro. Haha.
Woo! This is episode 25. If you're wondering why I never say the names of them,
we don't come up with them until like right after we get done filming.
Yeah.
Like after we get done filming, we both like, all right, what are we gonna call this one?
Yep.
Just like right before every episode, where I was like, how are we gonna start this one off?
Yep. Yeah. Sometimes we have good ideas. Sometimes we just pull out old reliable, which is hello everybody.
Because we eat every time we film, we usually eat beforehand. Like that's like the first thing we talk about at dinner is like, how are we gonna start this one off?
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll come up with a good idea, and then sometimes we'll just come up with like right before we hit record.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It keeps us on our toes. We're good.
Yeah.
Good improv.
Agreed. That way we're always sharp on our skills.
Skillshare. I'm just kidding.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Skillshare. I know every
not yet.
Come at us, bro. Every other YouTuber does Skillshare. And
yeah.
shit, so.
Bro, if we get to the point where we get ads, let's just never do a gaming one.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. Also, don't want to film myself playing Raid Shadow Legends.
God, fuck no.
3 fucking straight minutes.
I hate that fucking ad, bro.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Play for free now on the Apple Store.
Like, cause I've heard Gus and Eddie talk about like they'd never do those,
right? Because
they don't give a shit enough to play it for 3 whole minutes.
Right? Fuck that, bro. Cause I remember they were talking about like what the stipulations were. Like you have to play for like 3 full minutes.
Yeah.
You have to show yourself on like face cam actually playing it.
Yeah.
You have to show the gameplay. Like, bro, that's just too much. That's too much to do for a fucking ad space.
Yeah. I've seen Wavy Web Surf do it a couple of times. He doesn't do that one very often.
No, he always does I think Skillshare.
Yeah, it's either Skillshare or
NordVPN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also another one where it's like websites and stuff.
Yeah, like domain names and stuff.
Yeah. It's like starts with a W, I think. Web something. I don't know.
Wacky Web Racers.
That's definitely not it.
No, but it sounds like something I'd be interested in.
I
don't know what it would be, but it just sounds like something I'd be like, oh, I want to check that out.
So if you want to get him with a clickbait, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wacky Wavy Web Surf Racers. Oh man.
You can play as like PewDiePie or
oh no,
fucking Gus Eddie.
Johnson.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, fucking play as both of the Smosh Bros.
Play as
Red and Link.
Play as Philly DeFranco. That'd be good.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason, boy.
Yeah, we'll throw him in there too. Why not? He's a meme.
I mean, yeah.
And you can always add like DLC racers that you could like buy for real money.
Yeah, like
bro, let's go to Apple. Talk about this, bro. We can do it.
Kanye West, please adopt me.
Yeah, please. so we can.
I know I'm in my 20s, but I mean, like, wouldn't you want to have a kid that's in their 20s?
You're rich enough, man. Figure it out. I'm sure you could adopt.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. I want to.
We'll help you out with
your beautiful arms.
We'll help you out with the campaign.
Yeah, bro. We have film equipment.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably also has film equipment.
We have 100 of viewers.
We have 112 subscribers.
Yeah.
So we have, now that we talked about it last week, now we kind of have to do it. We actually have to do the album review for John Cena's album.
Yeah. I'm okay with it, though, because it's going to be funny.
See?
Because, like, it's going to be a fun review.
Macho Bot's going to fucking hate that.
Yeah, he will.
Now, if you've been a fan of the channel since 2018, or just a long-time fan since we started, you would know that who Macho Bot is. But for all the newer people, Macho Bot's a little bitty robot that we had.
Little bitty.
I mean, he's a robot that we have who does. He usually helps with the album reviews, making fun of my mediocre scripts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think it's funny. You always did them with scripts, and in the one album review I didn't even use a script.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like going off the top of my head.
Yep.
We would just like listen. I know the one album review I did, we would just listen to the song like once or twice, and then like he would hit film. He was the director.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever shown that clip of you just dancing.
No.
I'll find that on my phone. I'll send it to you. We can use it as a blooper or something.
No.
He's just sitting on a fucking. He's just sitting on it, just fucking. He's got a shirt fucking like this. He's got like a little director's hat on. He's just. It's fucking great.
I had a megaphone.
Yeah, we need to buy some more batteries for that thing.
Yeah, we do.
Because
it's still kicking somewhere. I forgot where it is currently.
Yeah, we were fucking with it like what, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I accidentally threw it away.
Right.
Which I don't think I did. I know it's somewhere.
Right. We'll use it and we'll fill up some like blooper stuff when we start doing the album reviews.
Oh God! Whenever we start the album reviews,
we're gonna have some fun with that shit.
Yeah. Especially with the Macho Bot stuff. There was a lot of good in that.
Just like fucking him at the beginning, just roasting us.
Yeah.
And now I think it might have been 21 Pilots, or I think it might have been Torches. I remember he tased me because you left me for dead, and then you tased me.
Yep. Oh no! It was Ye. It was the one that he did himself.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He did that whole album review.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I left before I got tased.
And I just got tased, and he just kind of filmed it over my
corpse,
over my body over there. Anyway, business.
Oh, business. Sorry.
You usually do this part.
Yeah, no, I got kind of blanked out. If you want to find us on Twitter individually, you can find this luscious hunk of man meat over on Twitter at KyleDean2. And you can find me on Twitter at Dylan K. Nail. You can find MachoBurger on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can find them on Twitter at the Macho Burgers. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Macho Burger Productions. You can find us on YouTube, obviously, at Macho Burger Productions. You can also find us on YouTube, obviously. We're on Spotify, Anchor.fm, and Apple Podcasts. We're still trying to get on other podcasting platforms, but you know how that goes. Now, if you are listening to the podcast on Spotify, if you're an audio listener, you will know there is a 45-second ad before the thing starts playing. That's because Anchor.fm was nice enough to give us an ad so that way we can make money.
$1.
Yeah. That way we can make money, which we've only made $1.
But that's more than we've ever made on YouTube.
Yeah, so especially thanks to Mike Shinoda's team.
Taking away our fucking 50 fucking cents.
Hey, you 75 cents.
Oh man,
you give this channel some credit. We made at least 75 cents.
A whole extra quarter.
We could buy if this was an Ed and Eddie world, we could buy 3 Jawbreakers. Yeah. We could buy 3 of them bitches.
Retribution never tasted so sweet.
Oh no. Meat Canyon.
Yeah, shout out to Meat Canyon, man. If you ever seen the Jawbreaker Ed and Eddie parody of the second one, It's funny shit. Some of his other shit's a little darker.
Oh,
That's pretty dark, but like some of the other shit gets pretty darker. But
yeah,
he's pretty funny. He also did Cat in Hat. He's also really funny.
Yeah, or Keaton Heat, however you want to read it.
I like that one better. It's funny.
I can spell with the E instead of an A.
Right.
So.
Because he is very angry in the video too. So like,
Yeah.
I know Cats and Heat tend to get really angry.
Yeah.
Just want to stick their dick in something. Like, don't cats have like barbed penises though?
They do.
Yeah. Cats are assholes, man. Like, even God was like, bro, you need a penis that'll hurt a bitch. That's how much I want people that hate cats.
Oh no.
Could be worse. Could be a praying mantis. You could get your dick wet and then the female just bites your fucking head off.
Yeah, or a bee, she just kills you right afterwards.
Yeah. But if it's a hot bee, it might be worth it. You never know.
I'm not sure what spiders do in this situation.
I think Black Widows eat the male, but I think other spiders don't. But I definitely know Black Widows eat the male afterwards.
Could you imagine busting out and then getting eaten afterwards?
That's what I thought. You ever play Far Cry 3?
No.
Spoiler alert. That's how the game ends. If you choose the ending where you stay on the island, you fuck the bitch and then you impregnate her and then she just stabs you. It's like, oh well, thanks for the kid. Time for you to die. Ooh.
She eats you?
No, she just kills you. I'm just saying, but still, like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's an island where food is really scarce, so they might have ate him. I mean, why let the good food go to waste? You know what I mean?
True. We might get. Oh yeah, we were still looking for guests as well. We had to wait. We had to push that back even further than we would have liked because of the whole Big Sick, and then us having to get tested for the Big Sick. So yes, we're trying. We did say that Michael Witherspoon, side Mike. What the fuck are you doing, Arm? Okay,
Mikey side Mike Witherspoon.
Mom did a weird thing and it just wouldn't go back down for a second.
Stop.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, there you go. I was trying to pop the elbow.
I heard it. There you go.
And, like, it just wouldn't. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we're taking Michael Witherspoon on first, just because he really holds the question segment up.
He deserves to be on this show.
Yeah,
more than any of you.
Yeah.
I hate to be an asshole, but it's true.
We have Emily Wright still in the books. We still have my friend Martin.
Boy, Austin at some point.
Yeah.
Andrew. Or
Anthony.
I knew it was A-N something. Anthony Mendez.
And we're trying to get some other people. We're trying to get...
I don't remember his last name, but I couldn't remember his first name.
Now, the birthday bash is... the MachoBurger birthday bash is still...
In planning
phases.
But, like, we'll get there, trust me.
I'm not sure if we'll do a podcast with all of the members.
Yeah, no, but we'll
back at once. Because this camera, if you can't tell... I mean, well, I have the old camera lying around somewhere, and it's a fishbowl lens, so we can get more people.
Yeah.
So, if we need to, we probably won't have the same setup for that, but, I mean...
Yeah, we'll get clips of everybody that has been on.
Yeah.
Let's everybody.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it, or we'll just have them all up here in general.
Right.
So, yeah, look forward for that. It's probably going to happen sometime in August, because, like, I have a whole weekend off at the end of August, so I might just aim it for that weekend.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I thought I had a burp and it just didn't come out.
I feel that.
Is there any more updates on that comedy thing we're supposed to?
Not at all. No, I have no idea.
The openers for?
No, don't get your hopes up, guys.
Yeah.
I think it'll happen eventually, but I don't know how far into eventually we are. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I just remembered a certain someone over here isn't here anymore.
Oh yeah,
we got a new guy. Right.
Episode 24 was the last of the Deadpool poster for now.
We now have signed Chris Hardwick back here.
Yeah, I met him last year in August, and I finally bought a frame for it.
Right.
And then
it's been we showed him like 5 or 7 episodes back that we had an inner frame.
It's been like at least 20 episodes. Cause we showed him because I bought it I think we had just maybe made it to double digits whenever we first showed him.
Oh, shit.
So it's been at least 10.
Right. At least way back at
Yeah, it may have been still maybe... It was in the early days of the podcast. Because I think I may have got that either before or after Mania. I can't really remember.
I want to say it was before.
Okay. So he's been chilling over here in this area.
I remember we showed it off in frame.
But I had to buy a new shelf for all of my pops, so like it made sense to go ahead and take that poster down. I just hung up Chris Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick, he's a little smaller, so it works out.
Yeah.
And you can still see him on camera, it's perfect.
So you can still see that it's autographed, I think?
Yeah.
Well, the ticket. He signed here, and the ticket is signed.
Which is cool.
So, yeah.
I would have signed on my face. I'd be like, here you go, bro.
Signed on his own forehead.
You're right. You're like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm Chris Hardwick.
I'm going to watch that. Because, like, what happened? Like, I just kind of, like, held it up. And it was like, yes. And I was like, yeah.
That's my favorite thing he's ever done, bro. That show was fucking great.
I love that midnight. Now...
That landed perfectly, too.
I know Chris Jericho's coming to town.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I want to pay $150 to meet him.
We look at the VIP tickets, and that's just a little too much.
For the band. I mean, like, not Chris Jericho, but for the band.
Right.
We
got to be like 5 feet away and make eye contact with Mark Hoppus for less than that.
It's true. I think those seats were actually like maybe like 60 at most a piece. Mm-hmm. They weren't that much.
They weren't. He looked directly in our souls and he gave us a little head nod while singing one of our favorite songs.
Oh man.
So we got Mikey questions.
Oh yeah, we do. But yeah, I still don't know if I want to pay $150. Oh, but we are. We are going to Hella Mega Tour.
Yeah, we are. We just cut our tickets today. Fucking Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer. It'll be this man's 5th time seeing Weezer.
It'll be my 4th.
4th. It'll be my 2nd. It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
And then if Weezer ever comes back to town, it'll be my
his 5th, my 3rd. So those are both really good numbers. So we're gonna get pit tickets if they ever come back.
We'll get pit tickets. I'll bring a sign.
This is my 5th time. I'm finally in the pit. Yeah. We're hoping to get a little point from Rivers.
Best case scenario. He brings me on stage.
Yeah, you get up here. Get up here. Fifth, you seen this 5 times. Get up here.
I'll bring his pop.
Please sign my pop.
That'd be dope, bro. I'll probably cry.
Same. Tears of joy.
My penis would leak tears.
Same.
Of happiness.
That's honestly one of my favorite pops that I have too. Is Rivers.
Same.
He looks nice.
You know, I almost have the whole series of Batman the Animated Series, but I have to buy 2 more. Yeah. I have to replace the Joker because the box is fucked.
And then Bane's box
is apparently fucked, which is sad.
So sorry about your robot Batman that you're not going to get.
Yeah, because, I mean, at least the guy refunded me, so I'm not that mad.
Right.
Like, I want to be mad, but I mean...
How much?
It was like $44.
It's not too bad.
I mean, he still refunded it, so I'm not that upset about it.
Yeah.
Now, if it had just never showed up, I'd have been a little upset.
Right.
Like, damn.
Like, bro,
but since he, like... refunded it and told me why. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
I've only had one thing do that, and that was only because my PSP battery was not an actual PSP battery, and it like overheated and burnt the shit out of my finger.
Jesus.
So I had to buy a new one, and like I was stupid right at the beginning of the Big Sick, and I bought it, and I totally didn't check where it was coming from because I wanted to buy like a legit. Hell yeah, dog. Got a little wet from that, but I'll lick it off because it's cool.
I forgot the cup was whack.
I like it. You didn't make it on the bed either.
No, it went all the way over.
I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, and I wanted to buy an actual PSP brand battery, so because I could trust that a little more. And I forgot I didn't check where it was coming from. It was coming from fucking China, right at the beginning of the Big Stick, and I was like, motherfucker. And it said it was gonna be here it was like, oh, you had to be here by like July something. And then I got it in the mail a little sooner than that date, but I totally forgot. By then I'd forgotten about it because I was like, whatever. And then it came in the mail, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I ordered that.
Back when I was still like... When I was in high school, it was like in the middle of high school, I just started working at Zaxby's. As a weird stress reliever, I would usually play with wrestling figures.
Right.
And so I was on eBay, and I was like, cool, they have like... I had like 1 tag belt, but you need 2 belts for the tag team. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I only have like half of what I need. So like, I went to buy. I didn't realize that it was also coming from China, and I got it like the day before graduation. By that time they came, I had already forgot that I even paid for them.
Right. That's what I said. Like, yeah.
And I bought them back in like, I think like October.
Damn.
I got them like literally like right before it.
Right, graduation is like usually like June 9th or something like that.
Yeah, and I was
like
like,
June.
I was like, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
By that point, I had already required an extra one.
See, that's what I did. After I realized it was coming from China and they said it won't be here for like another month, I'm like, shit. So I bought another battery that's like the one that burned me, but I was like, if I don't use it too much and I just use it till the new battery comes, hopefully this one won't burn me. And then when the other battery finally came, I took the other one out and just put his eye on.
Yeah.
Good to have a second battery, but I'm so scared because that motherfucker burnt my ass. It fucking hurt. Like it was a scab for so fucking long.
Oh my god. Yeah, because like I always back then I always used like figures as like a way to escape the world instead of actually using drugs.
Right? Like fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I did the occasional drug, but
yeah. Same. All right. Here is Michael Witherspoon's question.
Mr. Side Mike Witherspoon.
Which I never actually read until the day of the podcast.
It's true.
So, Mike, if you're wondering,
yeah, keeps it fresh for us, bro.
Yeah, I see that you send them. I screenshot them,
and then just
to keep it authentic, I don't read them until the podcast. So here we go. Questions for the Killer Cum-Filled Caucasian podcast.
We are Caucasian.
Yeah, we are cum-filled.
Bet your bucket.
Oh no. Question 1. What going into making? Oh, what goes into making an episode of the podcast? I know you've mentioned it in the past, but what's the whole process behind it?
Like how we do it?
Yeah, I guess.
Step 1, I wake up. Step 2, I wait till he wakes up. Step 3, I come to his house. Step 4, he's usually in his undies, so then he gets dressed. And then we usually have something we wanted to do, or we just go to our local game store, Red Fox, because we like seeing our boys. And then we go eat. May or may not have an alcoholic beverage. We did last week, as you might remember.
Oh,
except after
it was a goddamn aquarium.
Yeah, they did. It was in a fucking fishbowl, dog. But it was so fucking good. I can't say the actual name because it's got one of the big sick names in it. But just know it had that beer in it, but it was also liquor. And it was mixed together in a big fucking fishbowl. And it was delicious. And we finished the whole thing. Anyway, and then the next step after that, today we did a little different. We got Powerade. The next step is Powerade. But we got Powerade first today, so we put it in the fridge so it would be even colder for the podcast today. Which honestly, we should do that more often. Because this is cold as shit. It's delicious.
So it makes your mouth a little more watery.
So anyway, we get the Powerade, we come back. He usually poops. Sometimes I poop if I'm feeling it. But I also pee usually. But I didn't do it today because I have not to pee. But usually I have to piss like a racehorse after the podcast. Anyway, and then while he's pooping, I usually do some of the setting up. Today I pretty much got everything set up except for like the microphone. He did that. And then like after that, he comes back from the poop, and then we film.
I love it.
And then you know how the podcast works. You know, we start off just talking, fucking around, doing a bit. Then we do business. Then we do your questions, and then we roll into Ask Reddit. And honestly, from like what was it, like episode 19, maybe 18,
19,
KJ's episode. Yeah. We just been doing that for the whole podcast because Ask Reddit has really fucking good questions.
I think 18 might have been the last time we did a recipe too. Yeah. So then we may have done one more after that, but like, I don't like thinking of like food on the spot. Man. Yeah, we did the Jewish pastry.
Yeah, and that was hard. That was hard to come up with. I was like, what?
Like, Google. You just came at me. Like, what the fuck?
That's another reason why I haven't wanted. Every time you're like, you want to do anything? I'm like, no, because top tens. That kind of faded out, and then recipes just got old. But like Ask Reddit is always fresh because there's always new questions that are just fucking great.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of the format we've been doing since KJ's episode. I mean, we've always gotten food before the podcast.
Now,
but
the first couple of them were kind of rough.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back and listen to them.
What was the second one about the fucking? Or like the second or third one, we went back and just looked at our old videos.
Yeah,
we were reaching on that one.
Yeah, the first one we actually got a lot of questions on it,
mm-hmm.
And then we also talked about Macklemore. Yeah, we went to go watch a movie.
We got spunky to Macklemore.
Yeah, we got spunky, which is funny because we came up with that name a whole week before we even did the podcast.
Yeah, it was just because we were hella listening to Macklemore.
Yep, because we went to go watch a movie, and the next day we went to go buy the microphone.
Yeah,
and then we recorded all the intro stuff.
Yep, and then. I think Marmalade played randomly, and then we just started listening to a fuck ton of Macklemore. Yep. And then we were like, And we were just like, let's call it MachoBurger gets spunky to Macklemore.
Because the day we bought the microphone and filmed all the other shit was the day of.
That was one of the last days.
Super Bowls.
Yeah, that was one of the last days we got to eat a keto too.
Yep.
Because I remember, because we went to get the money for the microphone.
Yep.
Up in Mountain View, and then I ate there.
That's also the last time we got money out of that account.
Yeah, it is.
So
So you should put money back in the account, you know.
Nah, I mean, like, there's like a certain balance you can't go lower than.
Right.
And, like, he cut me off before that balance. I was like, alright, cool. I mean, I can easily go put money over that. I don't feel like driving on that mountain either.
Smart. Right.
I mean, I need to, but I'm not that worried about it.
It's kind of how I am with gas. Like, I have the money for gas, but, like, I always wait till it's, like, right on fucking
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, like, as long as it doesn't go below 25, I'm fine. And I'm not,
Right.
I think it was like 30 in there, so I'm not too bad.
Yeah, right.
So,
I've checked my Credit Karma, my revolving line of credit. My Credit Karma says I pay on time every month, so that's good. It's good for my credit.
Yeah.
I always put it back in my, like, when it takes it to put it in there, I always put it back into my checking account.
Yeah.
Like, at least the payment is made on time.
Yeah, if you want to talk about how we set up for the album review back in the day.
Oh, man.
No, here's how I would do it.
Let's see, you know the story more than I do.
Because the week the week before the album review I would do like the old formatted podcast.
Right.
Where it would just be me and a different person.
Right.
And usually I would go ahead and edit, that wasn't that hard to edit then. Just,
right. But there you go.
yep, just cut out the beginning and end and then.
Right.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. And then I would like, okay, I would put. I think I still may have them actually. I had some suggestions and no, we threw them away. I had suggestions in this cup, and I would take it and just like shake it around, then just pull out an album.
Yeah.
Or someone would suggest an album, which is the only reason I did.
Coldplay.
Yeah, it's the only reason I did the Coldplay one because it was suggested. I would listen to the album all the way through. Then I'd listen to it with the lyrics pulled up.
Damn. That's how I do like almost any new album nowadays. Because I want to experience it first, then I want to like look at the lyrics and do a deep dive.
Yeah, and then I would listen to it, and I would listen to that song while I write the song track script, and then I would go to the next song and do the exact same. And then I would just write the whole script, and then either the next day I would start filming on it, or I would get all of MachoBot's stuff done first.
Right.
I mean, he was more. He's easiest to film.
Yeah,
so
he is.
You just throw him in the chair and plug him up, and he's ready to go.
Right.
Just throw some roast in there, and he's ready to go.
Shit. We don't throw the roast in there. He just mix them up.
Yeah, it's true.
He hates us.
His eyebrow fell off not too long ago. I guess I gotta figure out a way to put that back on.
I kind of like the one eyebrow because he looks like this.
He was like, oh.
It's even funny because he's got the Bengals hat on right now. He's just like,
oh yeah. But yeah, we used him like in like 2019.
Yeah.
So I mean,
because he came back after we botched the whole.
Yeah.
Where's MachoBurger? Where's MachoBurger?
Yeah.
We brought him back just to let you guys know he wasn't lost anymore, but we kind of dropped the ball. Because didn't he roast us about how we dropped the ball on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know how we would use him on the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because like the way he was formatted, it was just so easy to do him with the album review.
Yeah, it was.
And that's why we just used him for that.
Plus, we did do a lot more album reviews than we did podcasts that year.
Yeah, we did.
Because that was the year we did album reviews and fucking mukbangs.
Oh God, man! Now, if you don't know what a mukbang is, where you eat a lot of food on camera.
If you haven't heard the multiple times we've discussed what a mukbang is.
Now, if
I'm pretty sure we'd like give the definition of it every time we talk about that we used to do them.
If there was a song that I didn't like very well and I gave it a low rating, I would find something goofy to do.
Yep.
But in the case of Pray for the Wicked from Penny Disco, most of the songs on that album were garbage.
Yeah.
So I just filmed most of it outside because I had to find something
funny. The fucking one scene on the bed.
I filmed a little bit after that for Facebook. I was like, I just filmed on a bed, and that was terrifying. Because like literally every little thing you move, the whole thing shakes. And it's just like because I back in the album reviews, I talked with my hands a lot.
Yeah, you did.
So every time I would move, the whole thing would like rattle. I'm like, ah!
Oh no!
Which I'm pretty sure I left a little spot where I jump off.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
I think I left that. But yeah, the old formatted podcast was easier.
Yeah,
because there was no setup and there was no laptop. It was just camera, me and the other guy just shooting the shit.
Yeah. Which was fun too. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, we do that a lot. We do that on this format too. Like until we get to the questions, we're usually just shooting the shit about shit. I mean, I think I was looking at the timer. We were already like 13 minutes by the time we were done just fucking shooting the shit. Before we even got into business.
And honestly, the only reason I kind of stopped doing it the old format way is because like. I don't know. It felt more like an interview than it did a podcast to me. And that's why. This isn't really working.
Right. Because I remember we would see a lot of bits from Eric Andre too, and that's kind of what it felt like, which is more of an interview than anything. Which wasn't bad. It was fun.
Yeah. But like now the way I have it, it's just like goofy. It's relaxed.
Right.
We have questions.
And then we can look up shit too, like and talk about fun.
Yeah.
The laptop just gives us like some more freedom to do more fun stuff too.
Like out of like the very first version of the podcast. And then like the second one, and then now probably like the most funniest guest was probably Chris Walsh.
Yeah,
I would love to get him back on here. It'll be fun. Same, bro. We also stopped using warning labels.
Yeah, we stopped bleeping.
Yeah, because like there's also a way to put an explicit sign on it now.
Nice.
On Spotify and stuff.
That's cool.
And YouTube also monitors very very well now. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then we just kind of we stopped censoring ourselves.
Yeah. Now, obviously, there's words no one's allowed to use.
So. Right, yeah. We're not going to do that anyway, because we're not...
Yeah, I'm not a terrible person.
Assholes.
Yeah. Question 2. Favorite thing about each other? Probably sense of comedic timing.
Yeah, because we're really good with that.
Yeah.
Like, you and I always, like... We always like trade blows when we're roasting someone on the internet.
Yeah,
and or each other. Or just while we're in public, and we're just both going at somebody. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Cause me and you were in a group chat with my sister Brooke, and we're just going back and forth each other yesterday.
And like I could, cause she wasn't responding, so I could definitely tell she's like, "Oh, should I be worried?" Yeah, like, nah, we just fuck with each other. It's funny.
Yeah.
Unlike some people, some people we know can't take it. Not to name any names.
Yeah, you know who you are.
It's not just one person. Don't think we're singling anybody out. If you think it's about you, it's about you.
If you think it's about you, you're probably right.
But we love you anyway.
We love you because you're our boys. We love our boys.
But yeah, so you just our comedic timing and the fact that we're really good at roasting people and each other.
And Jonathan said that me and you feed off of each other really well when it comes to this. So I guess that's why it works out a lot better nowadays.
I think it's good too because we're alike in a lot of ways, but there's also very distinct differences. Like,
because you watch a lot more movies than I do.
Right. Like because we have a lot in common, but we also have differences too. And we have a good balance of both. Yeah. So it works out.
Because there's some things that you like, I was like,
Right.
Because like with me, pop punk's kind of stopped at like 2010 for me.
Yeah, and I've definitely grown out a lot more. There's still some things I listen to, but like I definitely stopped listening to like every single pop punk band that just fucking surfaced out of nowhere. Yeah. Because like you are right, it definitely did die.
Yeah. I mean, like, I kind of cherish the big names. And I was like, oh, okay. And I never really did a deep dive into that genre.
Same.
But there's some artists I found through, like, TV shows, like TV on the radio I found through Breaking Bad.
Right.
Bro, that chair will sneak up on you.
I was safe like the past 3 episodes, and then this episode decides to do it.
It'll do a little sneaky sneak.
Right. This is my favorite pose now, though, because like, I can still see the camera, but I feel relaxed as well. So. Yeah. And then sometimes I'll lean up, but for the most part, I like this. It's nice. But yeah, so that's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just good together. I don't
know.
When friendship is this good, you don't question it. You just go along with it.
It's true.
Love you.
Love you.
That would be the episode we should do it on.
Episode 25.
Fucking friendship, dog.
The boys finally do it.
Right, that's friendship. Cause I'll be watching something, bro, and like the two friends will just like their friendship will like just take Scrubs for example, just like the episodes where like JD does something like I just saw like I watched the episode where he's like, you know what, he sees that Carla and Turk are having trouble. It's like, you know, I'm gonna move out. It's time, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, that's friendship, dog. Like
it is.
Like I'll just be watching and be like, bro, that's true fucking friendship.
It is true.
And if you don't have that with your friend, you're not that good of friends though. But I'd do anything for this man.
Same. I'll kill a man for this man.
I'd take a bullet for you.
I would eat the bullet.
What? This with a knife. Delicious. I guess if you don't chew it and fuck up your teeth, you just swallow it. I guess technically you can't eat a bullet.
Not that attitude. Not trying hard enough.
His teeth would fucking shatter.
Oh god, so quickly.
that bullet would be completely undamaged.
Yeah, your teeth are donezo.
Yeah.
Pull them out the fryer because they are deep fried onion rings.
It's true.
Question 3. You have to give up one thing: all your Funko Pops, or never drink Powerade again.
Why does this man know it so well?
I've spent way more money in Funko Pops than I have in Powerade, so I guess I gotta get rid of Powerade. Because there's a loophole. He didn't say anything about Gatorade.
Fuck, you're right. 'Cause I do enjoy Gatorade too.
Yeah, it's like Powerade's usually in the drink machine.
Yeah.
Or like the dispenser. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Gatorade would get my money at that point.
True. Maybe get more of it because I know the bottles are more expensive.
You gotta look for the loopholes.
Yeah.
Mikey gave us a loophole.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck you. Still got Gatorade, bitch.
I mean, there's also other beverages I like. It's not just Powerade, Mikey.
True. Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast.
Yep.
I had fruit punch.
Now Powerade is the most frequent one. Oh yeah.
I had Dickies the other day again, and they have fruit. They have the high C fruit punch, and I was like, ooh. Yeah. I did a hellacious fruit punch binge.
See, I almost went there yesterday.
Hell yeah. Because my mom.
I didn't feel like driving that far.
I was hanging with my mom that day, and we were doing something. Oh, I was helping her go pick up a bed frame at Big Lots because it was kind of heavy. And then I was like, how far do you want to drive? Because, like, Dickies is only like 20 minutes away, and I think you'd like it. She's like, sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
She gave them an 8 out of 10 altogether. I was like, good. Sweet.
What gets a 10 out of 10 on an Angie scale?
Fuck.
Has anything made it that high?
Probably, there's that one place in Newton called B52s. She loves that place.
Oh, yeah. It's alright.
I like their barbecue, and their hush puppies are like fucking huge. They're good. And then that place in the other place in Newton, 1877. I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10, but you know, I know she loves the hell out of it. I know she loves the hell out of that place. Fun fact: that's where I had my first legal drink. Well, not technically, because my first legal drink was with Ethan at the park at like midnight. But like my first legal drink.
It's funny because you guys were like right behind my house. Yeah. And you guys just could have came over like, hey, bro, we come drinking the park with us. And I'm like, yeah, bro.
I don't think you wouldn't want it. It was like Sam Adams cherry lager.
I mean, I still would have gone.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel better.
I would have gone, just not sitting here.
Because I just got home from work. I don't know if you worked that day. I can't remember, but I just got home from work and I remember buying a Four Loko. And I was like, I'm gonna chug this thing when I get home. And then, like, right as I took, like, one sip, Ethan was like, hey, let's go get some beer. And we were going to go. At first, we wanted to Kickback Jacks, but they were already closed. Like, oh, fuck. So then we just did that and went to the park. But, yeah, no, that place where I had my, like, during the day of my birthday, past midnight, I had my first legal drink, like, at a restaurant. That was a Jack and Coke. That was their grand opening.
See, I didn't want to drink before, because on my 21st birthday, I was getting a tattoo that day. So I didn't want to drink alcohol before getting it.
You don't want to do that, yeah.
So, and like, my family was like, you're not going to get a drink? I was like, no, I'm getting a tattoo after this, so I don't want to.
Right. Where'd you go?
I went to Dos Amigos.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I went there. And then I was like, oh, well, I don't want to go in having alcoholic beverages, and, you know, Chris told me not to come in.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll just wait.
Right.
And then, like, I knew we were having a party for me that weekend anyways. So I was like, all right, I'll just go get the tattoo, and then after that, I'll just go pick up all the beer.
Right.
I spent like $100 just in alcohol.
I remember that, yeah. I think we went together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because it was after you got the tattoo.
Yep, because I got the Lincoln Park tattoo.
Yeah.
In honor of Chester, which is weird, because I'm wearing a Lincoln Park t-shirt.
Hell yeah, bro. That's a good album.
It is. Rest in peace, Chester.
Agreed.
This is actually the first album review we ever did that did very well, actually.
Hell yeah.
And then How to Save a Life is probably the best album review we have.
Yeah. How many reviews we got?
It was like 200 and something.
Sure,
and then this one has like 100 and something.
Hell yeah.
It's like a close second. So.
Hell yeah, bro. Tried so hard and got so far.
But it's weird that, like, How to Save a Life was the more popular one.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fair enough.
Still love you, Chester.
Yeah.
Miss you.
Yeah, because it came up and I totally forgot that his thing was.
Yeah.
And then I popped up on the. I was like, damn, at the 20.
Well, from the recording of this, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah,
but
20. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Whenever this was actually released, it was like a whole week ago.
I remember that day he died. Ethan spent the night at my house, and because I needed a buddy to talk to on the way back from taking my mom to the airport that day. So he spent the night and then came with me to drop my mom off. And on the way to the airport, I was like, holy shit, Chester Bennington died. And I was fucking like, damn.
Yeah. I was at work and I got a message like, hey, Chester died. And I was like, oh, I'm not. I mean, they sent me the link for it, so it was TMZ. And I was like, I don't know if I trust TMZ.
Yeah, same. No, I never do.
And then, like, Walmart Radio said it. You know, like, Walmart Radio was like, hey, we got some sad news for all Linkin Park fans. And they said it. And I was like, wait, what?
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, TMZ was right?
This is fucking real.
And then I went home that day. And I went to their YouTube and started listening to the music. I cried within, like, the first 3 minutes.
Damn.
Because the first song because like that's back when you could just hit shuffle on YouTube,
right?
And it was like Numb was the first one that played, and I was like, I fucking cried, dude.
Fuck, I would too, bro. Shit.
Honestly, every now and then I'll be like listening to Linkin Park, and it'll just hit me. I'm like,
right, like damn, man.
I start crying.
Anyway, that's sad.
So back to your question, Mikey. We would choose to, I guess, ever drink
get rid of
Powerade.
Yeah. Oh.
Mainly because I spent way too much money to get rid of those.
Yeah, true. You're saying you make some money though.
Yeah, I mean I would, but I mean it's like I don't want to lose the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
Even
though they weren't so great. I'm sorry I keep quoting songs.
I love the podcast and watch it every Wednesday. I do, however, have a recommendation for the podcast, or at least something I think would be cool for y'all to do. What would y'all think about doing a segment just explaining how you guys are doing, what y'all have been up to, that kind of stuff? I know that may sound boring to you guys, but I seriously would love to hear that about you guys. Much love. The Spider-Man symbol is in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's really not the Spider-Man symbol. It was the first thing that came to my mind.
It's love, yeah.
I mean, I know it's love, but I mean, like, to me, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah. How's it going? Well, how you doing, buddy? What you been up to?
Just sleeping.
That's how I feel that.
Because I work overnight.
I was doing that a lot.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Go up at 7 a.m.
Right.
Although this is probably the earliest I've ever came home and just went out.
Yeah.
I was out by like 9. I was out way. It was like 9:05 last time I remember looking at the time.
Yeah, because like when you it was before you woke up. Because I kind of fell asleep at like 2. I was like, I don't think he's gonna wake up till about 3. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And then I fell asleep. But then like before that, I was looking at like what time you posted the video this morning. It was like 7 hours ago. I was like, oh, he definitely went to bed early this morning.
Yeah. Because I have it to where I upload all of it
right
on a Tuesday night, and then whenever I just get home, I can just hit publish.
Right.
On Anchor and YouTube. So I mean, that way all the work is done by the time I get home.
Right.
And yeah, so I did that, and I shared it on everything, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. I originally woke up at 2, and I was like, all right, cool. I woke up, and I was like, all right, cool. The Google won't go off until 2:30.
Right.
And then it went off, and then I kind of stumbled there for a few minutes, and I grabbed my phone.
So I was watching YouTube around like 1:40 to like 2, and like I started fading again. I was like, fuck. I was like, as soon as this video's over, I'm gonna put it down and try and lay down again. And I didn't wake up again till like 3:15.
Yeah, because I sent everything out around a little after, like a little before 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking to my friend Noah about how he's moving to Oregon.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then I sent out streaks.
Right.
And then I waited for you. And me and Papa Noah were shooting the shit for a little bit, and I was trying to get in the shower.
Yeah. It's like you stab me pretty regularly, which is because I was like, eventually he's not going to respond and go take a shower.
yeah, because he were just shooting the shit. He was like, oh, how we were going to put the shelf up. And I was like, he was like, you're probably going to move the AEW flag. I was like, yeah. No problem. Or could just unhook that end up here.
Yeah. And
then, because like how it is over there, probably just hook it back over.
Yeah.
Or they could probably easily lower it, but yeah. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge. Next week's podcast might look a little different. Who knows?
Right? Yeah. We don't think about things. We just do them.
Yeah, we just do it.
But yeah, I guess with me, I'm post COVID. I'm looking for a new job, looking around, trying to find something new. So with doing that, I'm used to, like I've been up like the past couple of weeks. I've been staying up till like 5, like just playing video games. And then like I wake up at like 3 in the afternoon, and then.
Yeah.
Kind of look on the internet a little bit for jobs, and then like eat. Probably I used to do the same thing. I eat and then do it while I'm doing it. Watch some Scrubs, and then probably like 8 o'clock is when I start playing games, and then I just play video games till like 5 a.m.
I'll be at work and you'll respond to me up until like my last break. And like, oh, okay, cool.
Because I'm usually going to bed at your last break, and then when you shoot shit, and then when you start responding, I'm like, all right, cool, night. Yep. Last night I got into bed a little earlier though. I didn't go to bed till 5, but I got into bed at like 4 so I could watch some Scrubs, and then I just ended up watching YouTube instead.
Oh yeah.
Because like I'm like two episodes away from finishing season 4, and I was gonna watch those last 2 episodes in bed, but then I just went to YouTube and kind of went down a rabbit hole there, and I was like, well, I guess I'll finish season 4 of Scrubs tomorrow.
I've been in a rabbit hole of YouTube for like a whole 2 months now.
Damn, dude. So I definitely watch it a lot more than I used to, but like.
It's because Wavy Websurf makes some really good videos, man.
Yeah, he does. Because I usually watch YouTube when I go to bed anyway.
Because he
when I'm not watching Scrubs, and like I'll throw him on, and I'll just go to his page and try and find something I know he saw. I'm like, oh, he's talking about that. Okay, cool. You know, I'll watch that one.
Really, one of the first videos I watched is he did the jump scare game.
Yeah,
where he did.
I've seen it on his page. I still haven't watched it though.
It was one of the first ones I watched by him.
Shit,
don't watch it at nighttime. You'll probably spook yourself.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I watch it during the day.
Yeah.
Whenever I know I wouldn't spook myself.
I remember the first time I played it, I didn't even jump. I was just like, oh shit.
I got hit with a jump scare the other day.
Yeah, you did. I remember you showed it to me.
Yeah, because like I was like thoroughly invested into this video.
Right.
And then it just gets you. It was a very well put together jump scare.
It's a bad time because like on Facebook nowadays, when you watching a video, you think it's gonna be something funny, just because like that's the world we're living, and then it pops up with that, because like I've seen a bunch of them like that where I'm like, bro, like it's a dangerous time to be on Facebook. Sometimes you're gonna get spooked.
Yeah. Now sometimes if I feel like the video is gonna jump scare me, because like you can fast forward it and see what's gonna happen. I'll do that. But this video, I didn't even feel like it was gonna be one.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, okay. And
some of them make it really obvious. Like I remember this one dude was flipping on the light switch on and off, and like when he turned it off, there'd be something like behind him. Yeah. And I'm like, this is clearly gonna jump scare me at the end. Yeah. But like I remember the one you were watching. I was like, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Right.
I almost threw the phone because it actually scared me.
I was laying on the bed with Pokemon Go, and you were just like, I was like, oh shit, you good, dog?
No, I was like, job well done on that one.
Right.
And then we went to go to the park.
Yeah, we did.
Ran into crackhead, but I mean that happens.
Yeah, that's gonna happen sometimes.
Wow. We're just now getting to the Ask Reddit, and it's like 47 minutes in.
Bro, this has been like the free flowingest podcast we've done. I expected it to be like 30, not fucking 46. Same. Like a whole extra 16 minutes. Wow.
Thanks, Mikey. You beautiful soul. Hopefully you'll be here next week.
I really hope so. You can ask us questions live. Woo! That'll be dope.
That would be. What is something you quit as a kid and now wish you continued? Feeling alive.
Shit, that stopped happening in 2012. Repeat that again.
What is something you quit as a kid and now wish you continued?
Trying in school.
Yeah.
Maybe baseball. I enjoyed playing.
Same.
I enjoyed playing Optimus as a kid. It was fun.
Yeah.
And like I was never really. I'm not blaming anybody, but when it came to high school, I was never encouraged to go out for sports.
Same.
By my parents, and I think that's what did it. Because like my mom would always be like, yeah, I mean, it'd be safer if you didn't play football, but like if you wanted to, I'd support you. And I'm like, if you're not gonna say, hey, you can go for it, you do it. I wasn't gonna do it. That's just not the kid I was.
I did track my senior year.
I almost did soccer my junior year just because my friend John was my ride home.
Yeah.
And he had to stay for the soccer meeting, and I was like, I guess you're my ride home. I have to go with you. And then like I showed up, I was like, you do soccer? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I showed up for like the first day of like training, like during the summer.
Yeah.
And after that, I didn't go back. So like I almost played soccer.
I tried for football in my freshman year.
Right.
But like, if you didn't start football as a younger kid, like in your freshman year, high school, you weren't gonna. Everyone's already better than you, and you're gonna feel awkward about it.
Right.
Because
people always ask me like, "Oh, you played football in high school?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Are you fucking serious? Like, bro, you would have been great."
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel
like if I would have really wanted it and tried hard, I probably could have done better. Same, but I didn't have the will.
And no one encouraged me to do it, so I didn't really care either. So
I mean, like, my family was cool though. They're like, "Oh yeah, cool, you're doing sport. Yeah, that's cool." But they weren't like.
Right. I was just the kid that I just really come home, do my homework, eat, and play video games. Watch TV. I didn't do anything.
Yep, so I was.
Because I got my hour of weightlifting, because I took weight after my first semester of PE. I took weightlifting every semester afterwards, till all the way through high school. And I was like, I got my physical education there. I lifted I was done. I didn't feel any need to do sports.
I only did PE the one semester it was required.
I know they had like that special PE too, and I was like, that just sounds dumb. Why would I do that? Like, why would I take a second PE? It was called something else, but like it was basically just PE too. And I was like, it's just dumb.
Sorry.
Pay off your student debt.
What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100?
A condom.
True. Definitely a condom.
Birth control.
I
think it's a little cheaper than 100. I know it's kind of. I think it's like more expensive than like 40, but still cheaper than 100.
I think Plan B is like $50.
Yeah, I was not excited to buy any, so I don't know.
I had to help a kid look for it.
That's funny. He's like, bro, where's the Plan B?
No. He walked up to me and like it was him and his friend. And,
or maybe he was proud of me. Like, bro, I knocked up a girl. Where's the Plan B?
He was. You could tell because it was a white guy and a black dude. Yeah. You could tell the white guy was very shy about it. He was and like
maybe the black dude was like, bro, I got you.
Because like in my 3 years working for Walmart, it's the only time anyone's ever come up to me and like tapped me on the shoulder. It's the only time.
Excuse me, sir.
And this guy was like, hey man, do you? He was trying to ask it without feeling weird, and I was like, do I what? Do I
spit it out?
And then his friend was like, man, do you know what Plan B is? And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
I was like, can you be like this guy? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it should be over here.
Because we all have that one friend that's just like, bro, I got you, dog.
Yeah. You can tell he was embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And I walked him over there because they didn't want to, because there was a lady in that area.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't want to ask her.
Yeah.
So because the guy was telling me, he was like, hey, we didn't want to ask her because we felt weird. So we saw you over here and you look like a cool dude to talk to.
Yeah, right.
It's the hair, and I was like, fair enough.
Yeah, right. I'll keep it that
I was like, we have the label for it, but it doesn't show that we have any coming in until tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And they're like, what time is that open? I was like, the earliest. I think the pharmacy opens at like 8.
Right.
And they're like, shit. And I was just like, I mean,
sorry, guy.
So I guess that skips school.
Right.
Or you had that kid.
Yeah.
Because as they're walking off,
or they went the other option.
Yeah, because they were walking off, and the guy was
right at the right time.
And the guy was just like, "Man, you gonna have a choice. You gonna have this kid.
You can have this kid or not, bro."
Because like I think with Plan B, you have like 24 to 48 hour window to get that in there.
Get that fetus, kill that fetus. That's just a quote from BoJack Horseman. Don't fucking murder me. I don't remember one time, bro. I was working at fucking Lowe's Foods. And like right at like 11:59, this couple walks in, and all they bought was KY jelly and bread. And I was like, I don't want to know what you're gonna do with that.
I don't want to know what we're gonna do with the bread.
Yeah, like, are you making sandwiches? Because that's just fucking bad.
You making ham sandwiches with fucking KY jelly? Because you know that's not edible, right?
Right. I was just like,
you know that's lube, sir.
Right. I was like, is this all? I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Because they'd come in before they'll come in at like 11:30 and stay till midnight. And I already hated them, and then they bought that, and I was like, now I'm really questioning your relationship.
Fucking bread.
I was very confused, man.
What age and how did you realize that you are alive in your body? A sort of self-awareness.
I don't remember exactly when, but I just remember it. Just everyone gets that feeling. But like the first time I got it, I was like, "What the fuck?" Where you're just like looking in the mirror and you're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, I don't remember how old I was, but I definitely remember that. It's like, damn, I'm a body.
Yeah, like this is fucking weird.
Everybody has a useless talent. What's yours?
You mouth trumpet. Hello.
There you go.
Or do cake. Every time that song comes on, I'm like, bro, he's gonna hit me with that mouth trumpet. I love it.
You're welcome.
Or the.
No, either. I for some reason, every time I do it, I just flip the hands like.
I love it. I don't have talents. Don't ask me.
Everybody has a talent. I don't know how to use that.
It's weird. I don't like it.
What if that voice came from Tom? He starts talking to you.
He's gained sentience.
Back demon.
The Skinner demon just possessed him.
He only talks in Leonard Skinner quotes.
If I leave here tomorrow, things just wouldn't be the same.
Pow! That's a child. Without revealing your actual age, what's something you remember that if you told a younger person they wouldn't understand? How VCRs work?
You have to go to Channel 3 if you want to play video games.
Yep. Now to get the VCR to work, you had to open it, and then if you're lucky, you didn't have to press rewind. But most of the time, you had to press rewind. Yeah. There was no just you pop it in and it just restarts itself on its own.
And then if you want to go faster, stop, eject, rewind. It'll stop showing it, and then it'll rewind even faster.
Yep.
You'd be like, and then it'd get louder the closer it was to being done. It was be like.
See, I always liked watching it.
Yeah, same.
Because it was funny.
It's funny, yeah. It was just like,
it's the whole movie.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It was more interesting to watch that way. Right? So I remember one time I would just let my sister watch a lot of movies on VHS, and one day I would just go in and just watch them all in reverse. Especially if they had fighting scenes.
Yeah,
it was fucking way funnier. Like someone gets flipped over. It was great.
That's fucking insane, man.
It was just more fun.
Yeah, orange cassette tapes, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I had this one, a cat dog, bro. I would watch it religiously as a kid.
Nickelodeon's Rugrat movie. It was way funnier reverse.
Oh yeah. Especially when his dad's flying in the thing.
Yeah.
And the monkeys chasing him.
Oh god.
The babies are chasing the monkeys backwards.
Yeah. That movie got dark though.
Yeah, it did. You want your nanners?
Oh yeah.
God damn, that got dark.
Yeah, he threw his whole fucking brother away.
Wizard, I wish I had my brother back.
Oh.
And fucking Whoopi Goldberg's in it for no reason.
Yeah.
It's what the fuck?
I mean, honestly, if it was a kids movie in the late 90s, she was gonna be in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's just funny because her character even looked like her too. It was funny. Yeah. She had the dreads and everything.
The Jimmy Neutron movie got dark too. They wish for the parents, they all realize they want their parents back.
We had the contest to see who could eat the most cotton candy, and I won!
His button pops off.
And he's like,
I'm peeing in the shower.
I'm still doing it. Go, go, go.
The whole montage of Patty still fucking weeing in the shower.
You want the whoopee cushion or the non-whoopee cushion?
I touched a llama.
My clothes don't match. My clothes don't match. I'm out in public. My clothes don't match.
What's a little known survival fact that everyone should know?
You can drink your own urine.
The first time you can drink it just the way it is, but then the second time you have to at least filter it a little bit.
Okay. How do you filter pee?
Learn how to make a fucking
Hey
fire.
Google, how do you filter urine?
On the website msrgear.com, they say, there are only two ways to do this. One is reverse osmosis, which uses extremely high pressure to force water through a membrane that literally passes only water.
I should have known that. What's the second? He didn't tell us for the second. What the fuck?
That's the spirit.
Yeah, bro, we'll just call Osmosis Jones. He'll get it.
I'll call Chris Rock. Hey, Chris Rock.
Who was Osmosis in the fucking TV show? Was it Martin Lawrence?
I think it was Chris Rock.
No, not on the TV show.
Hey Google. Who did the voice of Osmosis Jones in the TV show?
The cast of Osmosis Jones includes Chris Rock, Bill Murray, and 32 others.
Damn. Oh, well,
There's the movie.
I wanted the TV show, not the movie.
Here it is. It's called Ozzy and Drake. That's what it was. It's Phil Lamar. That's who it was.
Okay.
I knew who it was. I just couldn't think of who it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I'll Phil Lamar. Hey, buddy, how do I do this?
I got you,
my
dog.
number.
Right? Like I saw Justice League. You did pretty good.
What animated character is the hottest and why? Samurai Jack.
Like I didn't really notice it till like a while back, but like on this cartoon group I'm in on Facebook, they're like really have a big heart on for Shigo from Kim Possible.
Oh,
and I'm like yeah, I kind of see it like.
Yeah.
And Kim Possible was always pretty hot too.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing this. This is.
I said Samurai Jack because that beard in later seasons, man.
Who's also voiced by Phil Lamar. And coincidentally,
Wilt. One arm. It's like that half arm just does something. I'm just kidding.
The things that are seriously not okay. This is seriously not okay.
What do you have that billionaires don't?
Heart.
True.
Friendship.
Collectible pop vinyls.
Right.
Okay, they might actually have some of those.
Yeah, they might even have their own pops. Who knows?
Yeah. You're welcome.
Sorry, all I had for that question was joke answers, but I mean, like, the friendship I wasn't joking about, but like the heart was kind of a joke.
Moosehead cookie jar.
Yeah, find me a celebrity that has one of those. Bitch.
Probably Moose enthusiast. Maybe Justin Bieber. He's Canadian. Nickelback.
Ron Reynolds.
If any celebrity is gonna have a Moose cookie jar, I see it being him the most. Out of all of them.
Alright, so besides Ryan Reynolds, show me another celebrity that has a
Maybe Jack Black.
Maybe just for the joke of it.
Yeah, I can see like out of all of them, it's definitely Ryan.
Right. You want a cookie, eh?
We just get open to it. You just want a cookie?
It's Moose Track. I know that's an ice cream flavor, but I feel like it's
all funnier.
It's just like an ice cream sandwich. It's a refrigerated Moose ice cream cookie sandwich jar. Tell me that's not a fucking great idea.
Yeah, it does sound. What was the worst field trip you ever went to in school? I know in kindergarten they took us to a goddamn grocery store.
You fucking serious?
Yeah, they took us to a
I
grocery store.
remember when I worked at Lowe's, they would do that with the kids, but like I never went as a kid.
Yeah, in kindergarten they took us to do that, and afterwards we went to fucking Pizza.
It's weird, dude.
Well, we went to a goddamn grocery
I can't remember what the actual field trip was, but I remember after that field trip they took us to Golden Corral. And I was like, that was cool as a kid.
It was a Golden Corral, man. We either get Fuddruckers or pizza.
Bro, Fuddruckers is delicious.
Or we had to bring our own lunch.
Yeah.
Which, that's usually the worst. The weirdest field trip I went on to, because like kids probably don't enjoy it, but like adults probably would enjoy it more, was they took us all the way to Old Salem.
Yep, I never got to go on that one. It was fucking thundering and shit.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're not going. You suck," because it was storming. I was like, "Damn, that's the one field trip I really would have thought would have been cool." Even as a kid, I was like, "That sounds cool." I like the witch trials and shit.
Because the way my school planned it, they did it like the day before Christmas break started.
Smart.
So
I know the coolest one I went to. We went to not like a cavern, but like that thing where you can like mine for rocks. What's that called? Quarry or whatever.
Yeah,
that was cool. We did that. And I found some cool gems as a kid.
I always loved going to Science Center.
Yes, I love Science Center.
And I also loved going to the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, that was never a field trip for us, but like I remember
it was in 6th grade.
I always went with my parents and like some of my mom's friends.
And then in my senior year, they took the theater classes on it, and they even took us too. And I was like, cool.
It was cool. There was really never any field trips in high school for me.
That's the only one I can think of.
The only trip I remember was like in PE. They would take us bowling.
Yep.
That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah, because like my friend Brandon at the time, he would whenever we'd go, he would just like let everyone type in their names, and then he would just find the goofiest fucking character thing that you could put on there. It was usually always the birthday one where I had the stupid fucking rabbit and overalls, and it was like the goofiest fucking thing. He'd always pick that one for everything. I remember one time I was like, all right, Brandon, you can pick, but you have to choose a different one.
Yeah, you have to choose something different than that, man. I'm sick of it.
And then he found the Halloween one, which was even worse than the birthday.
I always like the Tropical Island one.
I was like, how did you find something that was far worse?
Damn it.
Oh, man. Sorry, I panicked. Damn.
I'm 2 for 2, man.
I don't want to chug the rest of this.
I want to chug you.
Oh, not again.
Big chungus.
Big chungus. Oh, man. So that went down weird. I'm surprised they haven't made a pop vinyl with Big Chungus.
No.
Make it a goddamn 10-inch.
Yeah,
I'd buy it.
Same.
I mean, if you're gonna make one a Big Chungus, at least make it the biggest one you have as an option.
That's Big Chungus. Big
Like,
Chumbawamba.
Oh no! it just fucking plays tub thumping the entire time.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's even that's someone's personal.
Yeah.
My dad hates that song because his old Danny boy in the chorus. He fucking hates that song. I was like, yeah, I get it. If my name was in a song, I'd fucking hate it.
Drag it up again.
Copyright.
Was this a bad idea?